Hello, my friends, and welcome to another fucking episode of Aggressive Pogo. We are here in the Spring Cup. I know I haven't released content in about a week and a half. I've been extremely busy. Also, the Tiny Cup was out. Not a fan of it. I don't have Legendaries XL candies for the Master League, so here we are. I'm dropping content now, and I'm gonna drop a lot more, I promise. Here we are, Swampert into Gastrodon in the first match, throwing the Hydro Cannon and faking the Earthquake, getting to another fucking Hydro Cannon, and I'm swapping in to catch the Body Slam on the Trevenant. Let's go! And we were able to sneak in a Shadow Claw, which means we're ahead on energy, and my opponent brings in his own Trevenant, but I'm already ahead on energy, so it doesn't fucking matter, and he's throwing a move. Let's fucking go! Get rid of that energy, bring in the Weezing, and I'm gonna shield whatever he throws. It's probably gonna be a Shadow Ball, and it is. And I'm over farming slightly because the Seed Bomb wouldn't do anything, so he would have to get to another Shadow Ball, and this Brutal Swing will be enough. Fuck off my screen. Gastrodon coming back in, and I have another Brutal Swing already because these Fairy Winds are so spammy. And my opponent is bringing in an Empoleon, the first one I've seen, a shiny Empoleon. Throwing the Overheat, does a shit ton of damage, and I'm almost able to farm down, but I have a shield, so I'm just gonna farm down with the Mud Shots, and that is a G fucking G to this opponent. Hope you guys are enjoying the Spring Cup. By the way, I'm gonna do a raffle soon. I have some Aggressive Pogo tote bags and stickers coming out, and I'm gonna do a raffle for them, so I will let you guys know as soon as possible on my Instagram at Aggressive Pogo. And we're gonna hop into the second match. I think there was some lag here, and there's an error. It's probably going to kick me out, I believe, if I remember correctly. Yep, it does. This team's amazing, by the way. I highly recommend them. If I could change one thing, it would probably be Walrein in the lead, and that's it. I feel like Walrein doesn't have a clear answer, except for maybe like the Ferrothorn, which you do see a lot of, but then you got the swaps. You got the Weezing swap, and you got the Trevenant swap, which you can hit with Shadow Ball. You can hit with the Overheat, so my opponent catching the Hydro Cannon on a Lurantis, and this Leaf Blade is going to do absolutely nothing, so I'm letting it through. And I should have overfarmed slightly, but I didn't. Getting to the Brutal Swing, I try to undercharge a little, but it doesn't work out. And my opponent has a Shadow Gardevoir with Confusion instead of Charm. Very interesting. Bringing in my Trevenant, these Shadow Claws are doing a shit ton of damage. And my opponent's getting to a move, and I'm shielding it. What did he bring in? Throwing a Seed Bomb, and he's catching again. On what? Oh, the Tentacruel. Okay, and I'm bringing back in the Swampert, and he's in Hydro Cannon range. Because we are Shadow, this should be enough, and he knows he has to shield. So I think we do the same thing, and we do. It's just an Acid Spray, unfortunately. And I could have probably overfarmed there a little bit, but I don't. Not fucking using my brain. Anyway, this Gardevoir is going to be able to farm me down, but these things are so slow getting to a move, and that's a G fucking G to that opponent as well. Hopping into the third match. Excited about everything I have coming out for you guys on Instagram and the store. I'm going to be releasing Swampert into Mawile, and he's swapping into a Ferrothorn, and I'm bringing in my Trevenant to soak up any energy that this bitch has. I was gonna bring in the Weezing, but he's gonna outpace me with the Bullet Seeds, and I'd rather just bring in Trevenant. They can soak up everything and probably farm this fucker all the way down. My opponent getting to a Power Whip, and it almost takes me out. It hits so hard, and I'm already out of Shadow Ball. The Mawile comes back in, and my opponent has to shield, or this will take him out. Bringing back in the Swampert, and my opponent swaps out to a Lantern, and I'm thinking to myself, this is a G fucking G. All I gotta do is double Earthquake this Lantern. He calls the Earthquake, and I still have shields, and I'm getting to the other Earthquake before he throws a move. And that's a GG. My opponent quits, and that is it. This team is really fucking good. I highly recommend them. Also, the weather in New York is getting so beautiful, so I haven't posted any content because I've been outside trying to get as active as possible. Let me know what you guys have been up to. Where are you from? What are your names? Where are you from? What's the weather like where you are at? And if you have any hobbies, let me know down in the comments what your hobbies are. I'm trying to get invested in more things. So far, I've been rock climbing and slacklining. Is there anything else that you could maybe give me some pointers on. Let me know down in the comments. Throwing the overheat. My opponent thought I was going to bait twice, but I do not. And also, the spice here. My opponent using a Weeping Bell. I love it. Throwing the Sludge Bomb. Now we know he's revealed the Sludge Bomb. He has a Seed Bomb and a Sludge Bomb. So we're going to shield this up because it possibly could be one. And it is. And my opponent brings in a Venusaur, and we are not baiting here. Shadow Ball almost completely takes him out. Venusaur is not even able to get to a move. And I'm able to almost farm down my opponent. I'm going to shield this Sludge Bomb. It turns out to be a Seed Bomb. And that is a G fucking G. Let's go, dude. Guys, if you are enjoying my content, please hit that like button, comments, and subscribe. It would really mean the world to me. Please hit that like button. I love you guys so much, and I appreciate every bit of support you've been giving me. Hopping into another Tentacruel. I've been seeing these on the lead so many times, maybe not in this video, but my opponent trying to call the Hydro Cannon and gets absolutely one-shots. And now I saw this Mantine and I was like, fuck my life. I cannot stand this Pokemon. It's so defensive weighted. Like, it's just so good. I don't know if I said that right, but who gives a fuck? It's so good. The defense is so high, and my opponent making all the right calls, shielding, knowing that I probably don't want to see this thing in the back. However, my Swampert has a lot of health, and my Galarian Weezing is full on health, so I'm saving a shield. My opponent is out of shields, and this is probably just another Bubble Beam, and it is. I should have let it through, and that hurts so much, hoping this Hydro Cannon will do enough damage to take it out, and it doesn't. This Mantine, I'm telling you, it's so fucking annoying. I'm swapping in the Galarian Weezing to go up on energy, guessing there was a Ferrothorn, and there is one. Well, I'm not guessing. He actually already took him out. And my opponent throws an Acid Spray, and I was hoping it wasn't a Flash Cannon, and it wasn't, and I get to the overheat, and that one-shots him. That is a G fucking G. Fuck off my screen. And that is it. 5 for 5. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, if you enjoy my content, turn on that notification, hit that like button, comment below. I love you guys very much and appreciate all the kindness and the kind words you guys have given me, and I will see you in the next episode.